Hi guys, thought I'd do a quick video. Well, I say quick video, it's probably going to take a while and a few sections on how to make up some orc buildings with cardboard. I'll put this one up first, of course, which was my tester model. Obviously this was all made out of cardboard, and then the base, this was sprue for the supports that went across to hold the floor, and then just popsicle sticks and such to have the awning. And I mean, it wasn't too bad. There's a few bits you can see on it, like for instance here on the window where it's bowed a bit, and the same. Oh, sorry, the same with this part here. At the same time, there's a couple of pieces, like for instance there. Oh, sorry if I get it in the right spot for you. There, you can see the hole still. So we're going to try and figure that out. But anyway, next one that I moved on to was I've drawn up the design, and I shall put that up now. Right, okay, so that's the design up. That's this design here. Basically, it's a two-leveled building. There's a balcony for this section here. You may not be able to see it. I do apologise that I keep erring. Not quite sure why. There's a balcony section here, so the wall's slightly raised, as it was on the model that I made before. And then there's another section on the top of the roof, which is going to have wood around it. And then stairs for this part, and stairs for this part to raise. Now, I've got my base here. That is the base that I'm going to use to actually put the whole model on. And then I've cut out the sections that I want in cardboard already, just to save time. Because let's face it, you don't want to sit and watch me. Oh, sorry that I've just hit you there. You don't want to sit and watch me cut them all out, which will take probably a while. Anyway, so what I have is the wall that will go here, another wall which will go here. Oh, sorry, I've drawn out all this picture on my base here and I'm not even looking at it. Right, let's try that again. Now, we have these two walls, which are 8-inch. In case you're wondering, on my pictures, my measurements are in inches because I stick in inches as the game's in inches, really. So, one wall there. Another wall that is to go here. Now I haven't cut the door out that will be going on the second floor yet, which I did actually draw it on the wrong wall in the first place. One thing that I will say is when I'm using this sort of cardboard, I always try to go for this side as the inside, because if you put a nice dent in it there, it bends perfectly. This one, of course, isn't needing to be bent. Ah yes, sorry, I'm getting lost there. It's this way around, obviously, it's going to be the outside. That's the drawing for the inside. This is going to be where the stairs is, which I will show you how I'm going to do those later. And then, of course, we have one last section, which is going to go around here. Now, there's one bend I haven't put in this yet, just because I thought I'd show you quickly how I do them. As I said, I put the corrugation on the inside and smooth it on the outside, so you can see where it is. Here's the line for where it's meant to be bent. So if I put the ruler on there and just slide it to and fro a couple of times, and then voila, see, it bends a lot nicer and cleaner than, for instance, well, that bend was done the same, but it was already a kink in there. But there, so now if I move this up a bit so you can see it, we have the balcony with the stairs down. We have this wall. We have this wall, and we have this one. Now, I'm going to glue this one down quickly, and I'll come back to you, and we will talk quickly about how I'm going to put the stairs in before I glue the rest in. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Okay, and we're back. I've glued on this wall, like I said, and the reason I'd only glued that one on is because this wall that's going here has part of the stairs on it. This wall that's going here has part of the stairs on it. And this last one that goes around here also has part of the stairs on it. But I have cheated and done one little bit for myself, which is, this is the wall, as I said, that's going to go here, and that one's going to go here. And what I've done is I've already cut the holes, if I show you quickly, so that I can fit 2 popsicle sticks thick through, or lollipop sticks, whatever you want to call them. And, oh, excuse me, so that I can put the stairs in. Okay? Now, I've only done the one because I will show you quickly how I've done it with this piece. I've drawn the stairs on this section. See? Doop, 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 doop. And this, of course, is going to be the section of the inside of the wall there that will go against it. So the stairs will be going against it that way. Now what I'm going to do is hold it around this way. Make sure I line everything up. There's the line for 4 inches, which is the sections. That goes to there. There's the line for the end of this. There's the line for the floor. So I'm now going to put these down, and I'm going to mark them with the knife. Carefully, of course. End of the day, if you use a knife, you should know how to use it carefully. I must admit, I'm not always the most careful, but that doesn't mean you should act how I do. Now, one score, and then I find push down harder, and the second score, and then the third one to make it sure. Obviously I'm doing it on top of this board here, which is going to be my base, because if I cut that up it doesn't really matter, as we're going to be texturing the base. Just make sure whatever you do it on top of isn't something delicate, basically, or something that you're going to miss, like for instance the table, because if you scratch the table up someone's going to kill you. So I have to excuse my dog, apparently he's off on one. Wait, pack it in. Right, and there we go. So we've cut them all. Now we'll just cut it through a bit more on this one. 1, 2, hatchy, pack it in. 3. Right. And so now we put that there and that there. These pieces will all fit in together, like so, as they did with the other piece basically. What I'll do is I'll now stop the video quickly and I will glue it all down, and then we'll carry on from there. Okay, I've stuck the stairs on now, and the other thing I've done is I've cut the floors and put the beams across to support the floors. Just give me a second to get this one out. Right, basically I will have put the pictures up as well. I have put bamboo skewers across it, and also, as you can see from these ones, I have put bamboo skewers in here. I've also put one in there, one in there, one in here, one over here, and one in here, though not the full length because it was a leftover bit. And I'm just going to chop these off now. I've put those in because, as we noticed on the other one, there was slight bowing in the walls. So I'm hoping maybe just this little bit of wooden support on the edges will assist it. And all I've done, I should have shown you before I cut them off, sorry, is if you look, I've just pushed them in between the corrugation on the cardboard, and these are literally just bamboo skewers that I've put across. I'm going to trim them down later. I've also put this piece in here to line it up, if you see, so that it covers the back of the stairs, and I've also cut a little piece to cover that. I haven't glued any of that in yet. I haven't glued the floors. I want to show you these bamboo bits first. So, right, first things first then, I'm going to glue these floors in. Now obviously when you're doing all of this hot gluing, it can be quite messy if you're not careful, and I won't lie, I'm not the most careful of people in the world. However, it's not too important with this, as it's actually, have we done this one? Oh yeah. As most of it's going to be covered up, especially these bits inside will be covered up by the floor. I have looped some of these over, some of them under and such. My floors weren't perfectly flat, but of course that's all a matter of speed. If I'd made sure that everything was exactly the same height and such, it wouldn't have been such a problem. So I'm having the right time trying to get this all in the right place at the moment. Let me just put a little bit more over here. And another glue stick. Oh. That didn't work, did it? Right. Glue stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just slide these out for a second, just so I can get in there. However, I can't block off the space for that glue stick. So, make sure that's in the right place. Yep. Glue it in there. And then, I'm just going to go in, if I can, and put a bead on the bottom. Just use my giant head there. And then, just move this one back. I can run a bead up there. Just push it into the gun and smear it all over the covers. And the same on this wall and up there. Right. Anyway, now I've done that piece. So, what I will do is I will put these back on and glue this floor on, and then I will do the rest off camera again, and we go on from the floors being glued. Basically this is easy enough really, once it's in there that is. All I have to do is line it up with the tabs from the first step and sit it over the rest. I've already cut it to shape like I said, so now it's just a case of gluing it all up. I might run out of time before I've done this, if so I'm sorry. I won't add some more time onto the video for the simple fact of we'll get it. Glue on everything, plus make sure these bamboo canes that are overlapping where they weren't quite long enough are all glued together. Make sure you get it around the edges. Running close on time, might just do it. I think I can get the floor in at least, and then I'll just have to tidy up the edges whilst it's off camera. Ready, against the clock now. Pow. And there we go.